Taurus, hi, it's Lisa. How are you guys? Just coming in here, having some coffee, throwing some cards, and I'm going to do your general reading for October 2021. It's general, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, but take what does, leave what doesn't. And oops, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you enjoy it and you'll come back to see me again. And for all of you guys that have been here before, I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Alright, I did start a new spread, so I'm still learning the placement of it. So if I have to look down, I'm sorry about that. But it's for self-growth and personal development. Oops. So let me know what you think of it. If you enjoy it, if if you like it, if you can write me a comment, I would appreciate it. Okay, Taurus. What can we tell Taurus for October 2021? Alright, we got the Page of Cups, the King of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles crossing it. Oops. The Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, the Devil, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Chariot, and the Ten of Swords. Alright, Taurus, let's see what goes on here. I am so messy. Alright. Starting out from your recent past, it looks like you might have began possibly, maybe you got like a message or somebody reached out to you, or you reached out to somebody in regard to possibly getting together relationship wise, or it could be a friendship, it could be anything where you might want to be involved with somebody else. So it looks like that was in your recent past, and it's real new. It's not like matured yet, so possibly messages came in. And now in your present, you got this King of Swords energy. Now it's very possible this is somebody else in your environment. Could be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be a male. It's male or female. It's just the energies of. But if this is you, you are on point, like whether it's in your job, whether it's in your, your business, whatever situation you're involved in right now, where you're at, you're kind of like top dog. So again, or it could be somebody that you're around a lot. But when we clarify, maybe we'll be able to see, or as the story unfolds. All right. Now, as far as your current self, I have you trying to move away from something. So you, as much as you put in a lot of work, you put effort and energy, and your emotions are tied into it, you want to get away from it. So I don't know what exactly this could be in your life, but you're trying to move away because it could be something there's maybe toxic, something that just wasn't working for you anymore in whatever situation. But I feel like this crossing you is because you're going to feel left out. Once you do this, and I think you know this, or you feel like this, that you know this, once you make that move and, you turn your back on whatever this is, you feel like you're going to be left out in the cold for something. So maybe it is a job. Maybe it's like people you've worked with forever, and then all of a sudden, now they're gone. So you'd have to do all that all over again. Kind of like make new friends and make new relationships and bonds and stuff. I mean, this could be in your family too. You might want to be heading out on your own, and you don't really feel comfortable with it yet. And I don't even know in regards to what situation. I mean, it could be, you want to go away to college, or you want to relocate, in that kind of situation. So I feel like that could be something that's making you feel uncomfortable. Now, this energy of this Nine of Wands, this goes back to your family patterns, lessons that you've learned previously that come into your present with you. And I think everybody has them. Like, it doesn't matter what your upbringing was, doesn't even matter, who actually did the upbringing, but you always take something with you, whether you wanted to or not, whether you meant to or not. And this is you kind of, at some point, learning to use all your reserve energy and to stand your ground for something, regardless of what it was. As you were growing up, that's what you learned how to do, stand your ground. And to use whatever, information you have, or whatever, I'm losing words here, but whatever you have to be able to stand your ground against what is going to try to, like, come through that little barricade, you know what I mean? So definitely something that maybe your family helped you develop that type of attitude, which is that's good, actually. But then coming over here with your fears and your coping mechanisms, you have the devil. And I'm thinking you're afraid that you're bound to something that you can't break away from easily, or you're not willing to. Because this is something that could, like these guys, they can get out. They're really good, but they might choose not to. And I feel like that may be how you feel right now, because you feel like maybe it's something that you were committed to. Maybe it was something that made you feel good. I mean, because it could be any number of things that are toxic, or, any kind of situation that is just not in your best interest. And now in your conscious mind, you have like all this juggling going on. So you're trying to, you know what you should do. So it's pretty much it's what's forefront in your head. You know what you should do, and you need to juggle something. And as far as you're juggling work, you're juggling people, family, business, whatever it is. So you should do this. This is something that is forefront in your head all the time. But what you really want to do is plan ahead and make plans. And you want to go, like, maybe new adventures, new discoveries. Like you're looking to the future. You're really like, which actually makes sense with the Eight of Cups. You want to move on because you want to see something. You want to see what's out there. You're looking to see what's out there. Now with the Chariot, this is like the lessons that you need to learn. So Spirit's saying, okay, first off, you have to. It's a balance. They got the yin and yang here. You need balance. And you need to be in control of where you're going to take your path. Where you are going to take. Where you're going to go. You need to be control that. It's not for anything else to control it. And that's what I'm feeling like. Maybe you're afraid to move on because something else is controlling it's like controlling you somehow. Something else is controlling the actions that you take. And this could actually be like, I said something about traveling or moving. I mean, this could be that. This could be the traveling too. But I feel like in the classification of a lesson, I feel like it's telling you need to be in control of your own situation. And the advice is the Ten of Swords. You know, that was horrible. I was almost going to say, well, that just means when you're dead, lie down. I don't feel like that's it, though. I feel like it's just saying you need to end what this situation is. You actually have to end the situation for you to be able to be your highest self. And I'm going to do some clarifiers, but I feel like it is going to have a lot to do with this dude. Because, yeah, you're feeling stuck in a situation or whatever it is because you're going to be lonely and left out, and you want to move on, you want to find things, you want to explore, you want to, you have all these things that you would like to do, but it's not going to happen unless you can actually end it. And the thing is, if it's going to end, if it is going to end, and if it's anything that's in, that could be involved with, like I said, these things with the devil energy. You could have addictions, and you could have just bad. I can't even come up with them all, but you got it. You get it. It's going to hurt. It's definitely going to hurt. But once it happens, it's not going to get any worse. And there is like sunlight afterwards. It just has to happen the first time. But let's see if we can get any clarifiers to see where we can go with this. Oops. All right. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Oh. Alright, I got the Four of Pentacles and the Tower. Alright, well, that looks like you want to hold on to a situation, and if you continue to hold on to it, it's probably going to end. It's probably going to crumble. So, or if you don't walk away from it, it's going to crumble. And I don't know what this is. But it's almost like you can't be worried about being left out of something, because it's almost like you weren't supposed to still be a part of it, even though you want to hold on. And it's like, no, it's got to go. It definitely has to go. What is the Devil? Tell me about the Devil here. The Knight of Cups and Justice. So I wonder if the Knight of Cups is actually representing somebody, and if that was who you were getting messages from, or to, if you were wanting to make a relationship with somebody. And as far as justice going with that, is there something? Wow. Is it possible that there is somebody that is maybe incarcerated, and you're in a relationship with them, these messages, and you want to be in a relationship with them, but they're not around because they're incarcerated? And that's just the word that popped in my head. Huh. Let's see if I can pull one more card, just because, it's weird. I had a relationship like that when I was a kid, and it was like and he was in jail, and but it's not a good, depending on what they're there for. I mean, if they're in there for some stupid shit, and, whatever, but it just, it can end up not being in the best for you. But they got the Page of Wands, so this is just maybe, another message coming out as far as maybe, they're going to go parole, or there's something going on like that, because I feel like it could be very excited that something can be going on, that they might not be in that situation anymore. And that's if that's what this situation is. It's like, that's just weird to have the Justice and Death card, I mean, the Devil come out like that. Because I'm like, But if it isn't even that, if it's not that, and for, I guarantee you it's not. If it is, it's only for one or two of you. But it would actually be more like, maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Okay, justice, fairness, devil. I can't figure it. I can't figure that. So we'll just have to see where the rest of it goes, and maybe it'll make sense to you. All right, let's see. Let's see about this Three of Wands. Got the Five of Wands. And the Four of Wands. Wow. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So something can build up. And call, when you decide and you're able to, make your plan and see what you have going on, the buildup is there, so you can get stability, be happy, celebration, but still kind of maybe some competition, chaos, kickback, pushback on that situation. And then, let's see. Oops. Let's see about this Ten of Swords. Curious about this Ten of Swords. Queen of Cups. And the Five of Swords. Well, it seems like you are going to win at all costs. You're going to actually, if you want to do this, if you want to end whatever this is for your betterment, for like, is that a word? For your better, for you. You're going to try and you're going to do what you have to do to make that happen. And I feel like this is going to be like an energy that's going to help you. Male or female, just somebody that maybe, it could be a friend, could be somebody that you're, looking to guide you through whatever you need to help you through this. Let me see about this Page of Cups. Because, like I said, this is in your past, and I felt like it was a message. The Hangman and the Nine of Wands. So maybe in the past you needed to look at a situation and say, okay, well, look at it in a different perspective and be like, okay, would this be a good idea? And should I communicate with this person? And maybe I don't want to because it's going to make me have to, well, like you had in your growing up time, just use a lot of your energy reserves and efforts and, not backing down from a situation. So maybe you weren't sure if you should have had that communication to begin with. And you might have needed to look at it in a different way because of whatever the situation is. Because I feel like it's that. Whatever's stopping you from being able to move on and get your happy, basically, it's that. Whatever that is. Huh. Alright. Is there anything else I should do? Okay. Well, I think let me do the Chariot and then I'll pull a Oracle card and we'll call it a day. Okay, yeah. Ace of Wands and the Star. Awesome. So, right, for you getting control of what you have or what you need to do in your situation so that you're in control of your situation, you have this like new start energy. Then you can take control of it and be able to do the best for you. and you have a lot of, hope around it, and like, rejuvenation, it's going to make things very, very comfortable, very, like, safe for you, feeling safe, and, feeling like you have, I think you're just going to feel really, really good when you clear that up and take control of yourself. Not, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, my words are so bad, but when you clear that up and you're able to take control of your path, it's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel really good. All right, let's see what we can get for an oracle card for Taurus. Yeah. Growth and denial. Okay, oops. All right, for growth, we're gonna have, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. All right, I think we can see that. And then denial, I acknowledge my fears, but I replace it with insight of awareness. Wow. I like that for you, Taurus. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, hit the dingy bell. See, because I'm going to probably post in the middle of the month somewhere. I keep saying that. I think I'm going to actually do it this time. And I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know what you thought. And I will be seeing you soon. All right? Take care.